I love books. I love them. I love them since I was a little teensy, 2-year-old walking around reading a good Jack and Jill situation. Who doesn't love a good book? Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Ree. So nice to have you here. Welcome, get comfortable. How are you? I'm swell, thank you for asking. So today we got a good one. We're going into my book collection. So the books that I'm sharing with you today, these are the books that I feel as though have really changed my life within the last 2 years. I want to share them with you so they can change your life, so they can shift your mindset, all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm just going to get into the books, mainly financial, mainly self-help. These are the two categories that I've really been sticking to over the past, 2 years. Just trying to figure out life, why not read a good financial book, get some money, get some coins and all, read a good self-help book, get some motivation, it's good stuff. Anyway, we're gonna get right into the video. If you are new to this channel, definitely consider subscribing, join the family. On this channel, we do a little bit of travel, a little bit of lifestyle, a little bit of beauty. We switch it up from time to time. We keep it funky, we keep it fresh. So you should just, consider being a part of this funky fresh brand. Yes! What am I doing? This has nothing to do with the topic for today. I'm just getting very hype. I apologize. So, the first financial book I have for you guys today, everybody talks about this book. I feel like everybody read this book, but just in case you haven't, it's Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. I don't mess up that man's name, but I think that is it. So, Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. This book has been very pivotal. It talks about at a young age how he grew up with like a rich dad and a poor dad. Rich dad had, a very controversial upbringing. He didn't really do the school thing. He didn't really do the 9 to 5, and he just did entrepreneurship. Talks about, I don't want to spoil the book a little bit, but then it talks about the poor dad who did a more traditional way of life and the differences between the two in terms of their wealth and their thinking and stuff like that. Very insightful book. If you haven't read it, read the book. Very, very good. All over the world. The man's he's still around dropping gems. I think he even has a YouTube channel. So that's one of the books that like everybody can kind of attest to reading and to kind of causing a little mindset shift in terms of how we conduct our lives. Okay, the second book I want to share with you guys is The Automatic Millionaire. I cannot remember the author, but I will include it in the screen. But yeah, love this book. It talks about everything from mortgage to rainy day fund, secret to being an automatic millionaire, how you can structure your finances into wealth later on in your life. Just so many gems. Like one of my favorite chapters was about the mortgage payments, and then also about the stories in terms of like interviewing young couples who are able to retire early and like just do some things with their life that others probably can't do. So most of these books I talk about is all about analyzing the mindset of the rich and the poor and just looking at the differences between the two. And definitely I think I learned a lot from that, and that's why I'm sharing it with you guys today, because I think it's just so important to read those books, understand kind of like the thinking, because when you understand the thinking and then you can start to shift your thinking, powerful stuff. Things happen, things shift, all kind of stuff. It's all the good stuff. So the last book I want to share with you guys, I'm still reading. It's so exciting. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Why do I tell me about this book? Okay, I always knew about the book, but the first time the book resonated with me was when I was listening to Side Hustle Grow. It's a podcast, and the host was interviewing Courtney Sanders, who also owns another podcast, and her business brand name was Think and Grow Chick, and she based her business brand name off of this book. sis has all kind of wealth and success, and she has her own podcast and stuff. So I was like, she on to something. And then this book was mentioned again by another Black female entrepreneur. She said she read this book. I can't remember her name, but she said she read this book once a year because she found it that pivotal. So when she said that, I said, I'm getting this book. So I got the book. I've been reading it, and I get it. The book kind of lays out the strategy and the steps as to how you can basically succeed and grow riches and wealth like anybody else. I enjoy the book because he talks about the money making secret that has made fortunes for like over 500 people. So it's one of those books that everybody should read. These are the financial books that they should have put in our school systems that they didn't. So now we have to grow up and we have to read them like adults and learn the knowledge. But when I tell you pivotal thinking, that's what these books are about. So yeah, financial books. Next, we're gonna move on to self-help books. You gotta help yourself. You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. This book is the equivalent to hiring a life coach. That's this book. So if you were thinking about hiring a life coach, and life coaches are expensive because those are actual human beings, you can buy this book for under $20, and I feel like it's the same thing. Every chapter is a reminder of the potential, of your awesomeness, about how it's important to love yourself, about how you can basically stop doubting your greatness and start living an awesome life. I mean, she killed it with the title. She told you exactly what she wanted from the book, and she did it. Jen Sincero killed it. This book, I love reading it. It talks about the fact that like I'm a big deal, I'm the shits. I shouldn't be cursing on YouTube, but that's what this book says. Like the book, that's the book. It's not me cursing, it's the book. She's cursed. The second one, You Are a Badass at Making Money. This is the financial part of this book. So if I had to pick, I probably would pick this one because I like this book because it has every chapter ends with like a homework or like a mantra that you basically have to do, whether it be like a list or like a letter. It just talks about identifying your relationship with money and helping you change that narrative. It also talks about a little bit about visualization, meditation. It's a very pivotal book in terms of how you think about wealth, and I put this in self-help and not financial because I felt like the financial books came from the perspective of like growing riches, and the way she grew riches is by, I feel like, more so mastering the mindset, and then the riches flew, right? I think this is more of a self-help than financial book, but I do really enjoy this book. If I had to pick, I'd pick this, but I think you should read this and then read this because it's like a two-part situation that makes it powerful. So next we have Don't Settle for Safe. This book is by Sarah Jakes Roberts. She's TD Jakes' daughter. Love her. She has a podcast. Love her when she preaches. Sis don't do much wrong. She talks about her journey from teenage pregnancy to the best-selling author, podcast, business owner, pastor that she is. She is the pastor with her husband, Terry Roberts, at the Potter's House, one LA and Denver. This book is for anybody but it's especially for people who have dealt with some sort of trauma in their life. You need to read this book because this book it talks a lot about naming your pain, and she even has a chapter in here. It's called Finding Your Weed, and it's all about identifying the weaknesses or identifying the weeds, the things that choked you in your past that have blocked you from really tapping into your potential in the future. I mean, it's so powerful, but it's simple. It's like you're using your history to change your future. Oh, get this book. Gotta love it. Also has a little bit of God in it. Hallelujah. Amen. Last book I want to talk to you guys about, Every Day is an Interview. This book is by McLean. So McLean is a friend. He's also the husband of my girl Amber. I'll link her channel below. Definitely support her. His book talks about the life-changing events that have basically shaped him into who he is today. It basically is broken out into his story, and then part 2 is the keys to his success that he learned along the way. So he has grown up in the foster care system. He's based in Detroit, Michigan. Gotta love D-Town. Come on now. Anyway, so part 2, really enjoyed that part. Has a lot of key topics like network until you get a net worth. Talking about a tongue twister. Walk by faith, not by sight. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. All kind of good stuff he put in this book. So if you want to support young black men doing big things, come on now, buy the book. Okay guys, so as an added bonus, I also wanted to show you guys what I have on my Kindle. So as I'm scrolling, I see Divergent, the collection, Hunger Games, the collection. I was a huge Nicholas Sparks fan back in the day. By the way, I haven't opened this Kindle in like 3 years. This is exciting to see what old Ree was reading. But yeah, Nicholas Sparks, Always See Fault in Our Stars, and yeah, definitely comment down below what you used to read. Alright, so that is me. That is my financial. Those are the financial books that helped me. Those are the self-help books that really shaped me. And I'm sharing that all with you in hopes that you'll go out there, do a little reading, do a little growing. Books are how you tap into, the mindset of the many. Come on now, read a book, change your life. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Comment down below if you read any of these books. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this type of content. We could be friends. Come on now, join the party. Can I get a hey? Okay, no, we just finished talking about books. We gotta get serious. Alright, thank y'all for watching, and see y'all in the next one. Bye. Oh, any of that? What are you doing?